Hey everybody, dab. I just dabbed in real life. Dab in real life. I just did it again. Boom. I am one proud Bavarian. We are back, dabbing our way into Crusader Kings II. Holy fury. This is Duke Eckhard of Bavaria. We've had success so far. I fucked up once here about Eichstätt. Should have probably known that somebody's gonna do that and protect the Duke of Nürnberg, of Nordgau rather. But I didn't, and well, the result was that I got screwed. But that is still fine. Everything considered, we are still on a very good way. We may want to start intermarrying a bit. Words. Intermarrying a bit, but all things considered, we are doing amazingly. Even with blunt blades, a training fight is a dangerous thing. Sometimes a sword might strike you just to kill you. Sorry. Having a bit of a hiccup here. But we're doing great. Yeah, we are having an amazing time, I feel. And we will be successful in getting rid of this foolish Pope. Even if it is only so that I can have... Okay, now that you are locked in. Loses the trait ambitious. Well, I guess that we did become a duke out of nowhere. And I think that that kinda is enough to actually get everything done, you know, just make you happy. I woke up this morning and realized that I have lost... Oh no! Dude, we are actually going through like a depressive episode. We just straight up lost ambition and then stopped loving our lover that we had, what, like 3 kids with? Damn! Despite the monthly sum of gold I've set aside for the artifact investigation, Court Chaplain Thomas claims that he lacks sufficient funding. He has asked me to put an additional sum at his disposal. Sure. I want the artifact and I want it now. Let's listen, let's take a moment, listen to the song. Good. Do that. Da, 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 da. Who are you? Exeter? We're in England. This song is good. I like this one. An amazing boy. Oh my lord, he's beautiful. I love my son. Just wish I hadn't named him Volta, but whatever, dude. Let's turn up the music a bit. I like this song. This song's a good one. I have decided to institute the religious control mandate. What exactly does that do? Ah, yes. I will actually approve. Then let me revoke titles from non-Christians. And I don't want non-Christians in my Germany. Kick him out of here. There you go. Are you still the Pope? Wait, did I just kill the anti-Pope? Did I just do that? Boom. If this character doesn't become a saint, I don't know. I don't know what. We need a court physician because I'm still wounded. Somebody get rid of that wound, please. Wilhelmina von Wittelsbach. Amazing in theology. I shall support her in that. Yeah, I like this song. So far, I gotta say, but this is always taste. So far, the songs of Pagan Fury and so on and so forth, they're not my favorites. I don't hate them. Don't get that impression, please. Just, you know, it could be better. Invite to build a hospital. In exchange for land in which to build a castle, the Knights Templar will also build a hospital to take care for the people of Regensburg. You know, I mean... Oh, I lose piety. No, let's get rid of these rock songs right now. So this already has a... Nope, it doesn't. Anyway, what's happening down here? Thrace still exists, but the Byzantines are kicking them out. I love that it's the Byzantines doing it and not Rome. Ah, that's ridiculous. Rome is also fairly weak, but in time, I definitely see the potential here for us to land in Jerusalem. And now that we are a duke, we would actually be showing up with a number of troops. So whenever the next crusade comes, I shall be ready. We do still have a truce with you. You gave that to your son, huh? if I were trying to kill you, I couldn't do it. But you are depressed. Maybe you're gonna do it on your own. Never do that on your own. In reality, kids, always seek help. We are there for you. And life sometimes turns around rather unexpectedly, even if you thought it couldn't get any better and or worse. I would like to maybe give you the land of Salzburg. Count Lothar of Salzburg. What are you? You're terrible at it, but technically I suppose I could give you this one and you would still be better. Now we got rid of the search and I'm an idiot because now I have to take care of that search and nonsense again. No, wait, actually it's the Court Chaplain that searches. Alright, beautiful. A messenger brings you word from Schwandorf. One of the priests residing there is willing to serve as your personal physician. Oh yeah, a priest. Not a wicked priest. Yeah, absolutely. They don't like him, but he can do it. I would like to invite you to join me for a small gathering of friends to dine and drink and forget about the world outside for a little while. Please be prepared to reserve a few days for this in case we get truly into the spirit. Yes, von Hohenstaufen. These are the big dynasty names. Obviously, von Wittelsbach being the biggest one, the most significant one. Mine. We are still... What is this holy war actually? Is it Sicily? Where is it? Oh, for Sardinia. Oh, they are actually doing it, huh? Why are they sieging down? Oh, this isn't actually Christian land. It just so happens that you are Christian. Understandable. I get it. Okay, okay. Now, the big goal is founding Bavaria. And I think we can make that happen. What are we right now? We're training troops. Right. I think we can make that happen. Oh, I want to go on a pilgrimage. Oh, we're gonna go on a pilgrimage, my man. Buy indulgence for my sins. Search a smith. You know what? I want to search a smith. What about a weapon? The Knights of Sardinia. The magnanimous Kaiser Adalbero of the Holy Roman Empire has donated the island of Sardinia, the entire fucking island, holy shit. The island of Sardinia to the Knights of St. John, better known as the Knights Hospitaller. As one of the long-standing protectors of the faith, this will surely make routes safer for all the pilgrims seeking the Holy Land. The order is now known as the Knights of Sardinia, and Grandmaster Glasgow vows to continue their mission as their righteous defenders of Christianity and its faithful followers. That is pretty cool. That is so cool, the Knights of Sardinia. And you're just a normal Count of Sardinia, I guess, but they get this part, and I like that. I love it. That's great. Upon his return, Prince Bishop Thomas hands me a richly decorated frame containing a piece of cloth with a clear outline of a face. According to my Court Chaplain, this is the cloth used by Veronica to wipe the blood and sweat from Jesus' face as they bore the cross. He's earned my favor. Finding artifacts is what I pay him for. Nah, I'll put him $20. Yeah. Veil of Veronica. Let's have a look at that veil, shall we? A piece of cloth on which the face of Jesus was imprinted. King Abgar of Edessa received it from Christ to cure him of an illness. Well, oh wait, that's something else. Oh, I stole that. Oh, that's the one that I bribed. Haha. Get bribed, son. Well, we got the Veil of Veronica now. The cloth used to wipe Jesus' face clear of blood and sweat. The sudarium still bears the image of the face of Jesus Christ. We are actually the holiest man in this country. We possess everything that is required to be called the holiest man in this country. Now let's make some money. We also have a scar. Makes me attractive if you ask me. Let's use this remarkable weaponsmith. Give me a sword. We're a sword man. A sword, I see, an excellent choice. Give me something of high quality. We also made a friend over here in Swabia. Big fan of that. We will eventually marry our kids and our nieces and nephews away. You're not yet Out of the way, but I would like to... Duke of Moravia, yes, that is perfect. Time to get back to real life, and with real life, after we got a new friend, I'm going to go on a pilgrimage. Holy site in the west, Jerusalem. No, we will most certainly visit Jerusalem or Rome. And in this case, we will try to make the walk down to the Holy Land. Let's see. My things are packed, everything is in order. At the end of my journey, the Holy Land awaits. Hello, my regent. That's okay. Master Dietpold's main assistant has finally brought me the finished sword I've been waiting for. It is a beautiful and elegant sword, and I am excited to see it go beyond my original expectations. Sword. That is a very mediocre sword. An extraordinarily mediocre sword. The old wooden bridge has carried many pilgrims in its day. It creaks suspiciously as you step on it. Let's pay for it, yeah, sure. I am pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the County of Calm... That's okay. Don't worry about that, okay? You're on a pilgrimage, buddy. As you stop to make a camp near a river, crossing along with the other pilgrims, you observe a group of builders working on a new bridge just upstream. You walk up to them and see that the arches of the bridge are already half completed. The master builder notices your interest and walks up to you and offers to tell you about the construction techniques they are using. I didn't get it. As the evening approaches after a long day on the road, you come upon several campfires. Around the fires, you find a group of holy knights resting after a long day's ride. They invite you to share their meal and trade stories. You know, reading is one of those things. It's a basic skill, but once you're actually doing it, you're like, you're not smart. You have finally arrived at Jerusalem. Passing by the Mount of Olives, you enter through the city gate and are immediately overcome by a feeling of having made a truly epic journey. The city is filled with people of all creeds and colors, the air heavy with smells of strange spices and foreign plants. You make your way through the throng of people and animals, excited by the knowledge that you are now close to the Via Dolorosa and the other holy places. You plan to also visit the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, but first of all you need to find some place to stay. After all, you wouldn't want to be forced to sleep in a stable, would you? Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. The saints, this holy ground, how it all moves my soul. I realize now that all my life up to this point has only been a preparation for this journey. How wondrous that the light of the Lord truly shines in me, poor sinner. From now on I shall always do his work. Praise the Blessed Virgin. I'm finally returned. Oh, we're already home. That's it. And blah blah. Sweet. We got devotion. Yeah, right. We got a mission actually originally, right, to do that, and now we actually did do it. Now we actually did get it. Ooh, my wish to become a better Catholic has led me to the rule of Saint Benedict. As I have striven to be more like Saint Benedict Saint Benedict, I have also realized that I rarely envy the fortune of others anymore. Man, this is an incredible playthrough. We are actually the most religious person that I have ever played. We just love being religious, don't we? History is a subject that has always fascinated you, and you have spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great. There are many lessons to be learned from his conquests in the East. That is true. And what this just motivates me to do is, first of all, we have been promoted. But imagine if we were the ones to free Jerusalem. Imagine we were the ones to free Jerusalem. I already said this earlier, by the way, but I love what they did here with the kingdoms in Russia. It looks great. It is actually, you know, we always used to say, you get the vanilla game in CK2, but then you install HIP, you know, HIP, the Historical Immersion project. Not program, it's project, I think. And now we look at it and we're like, yeah, that's a world, a completely different world. It's absolutely something else. And I still do feel that way. Now, I'm never going to declare war, my friend. I'm just looking around here, by the way. Who can I declare war on, eh? I'm happy that we restored the authority here. Quest a claim. Bastille. Oh, he would do it? No! What? Why would he do that? Why does he allow that? My piety? Oh my god, what else could we do? Norway, England? Is that insane or is that insane? What? I could try... Ooh. Oh, there's some stuff in here. What about Austria? Why can't I request Austria? But man, we could go against Castile. They are much stronger, so it's not like that makes a lot of sense right now, but... What if I request a claim, right? What's your name? Your name? Leopold. Request invasion, obviously not possible. What about request claim? Ah, you wouldn't do it. Minus 17. He likes him too much, I suppose. But that is actually something, you know, you never really do it. You just ignore it. But in this case, that is actually not bad what we have there. If I ever request a claim, it could change everything. I would control a realm inheritance. I would like that, yes. Introduce that. And show me the inheritance for this one. Wait, what? Why they're voting for me? They're all voting? We're becoming emperor by accident. Oh, that's the dumbest shit. I mean, we're as old as he is. Yeah. We're not gonna really become emperor, but man, what the hell? Oh, he only had women. I understand now. Since I came to Graz, we have never had a shortage of soldiers reinforcing our troops. Well, yeah, this is one of those cases where you just by accident become the Holy Roman Empire. Not that we have become it, but man. I need to warn him as politely as I can. Yeah, you need to eat more, buddy. I also need to eat more, frankly. Oh, we got another Saint's Fingerbone? What? It's an actual one, though. The little bone is said to have come from a great saint. This is Benedict's fingerbone. Oh my goodness. We got everything. We are... What a character this man is. Isn't that incredible? How's my son doing, Walter? He's going to be amazing. I have to play as Walter when all of this is over. No doubt about it. If I were to choose Walter, what would happen? More charitable, sure. Nobody does it. Yeah, Walter is like, it's just, he's a kid, I guess. That's the reason here. I kind of like this song, yeah. Teach the lead the center, absolutely. Yeah. I need you to lead the center, brother. Alright, let's have a look around here. Thrace has almost fallen. A hectic life of a ruler rarely allows for sufficient time for contemplation. I ask of you to seclude yourself and think about life and actions, sort of penance for your sins. Yes, I will absolutely do that. Found a new kingdom now, we're not even close, don't worry about it, okay? I'm sorry. I had to skip it. Today my seclusion begins. I have selected a simple chamber in the castle, where I will spend most of my time during the coming months. Within those bare walls I shall do my prayers, read the Bible, and contemplate my life and actions. God shall be my companion. Now let's do it. We can do this. Since we are eating too little in, seclusion, we have now become malnourished. I'm not a big fan of that, but what can you do? I'm bringing Walter to the local monastery today, where he meets with many of my brothers and sisters, doing penance who greet him politely. As we leave the monastery, my nephew says, oh, this is my nephew, go with God to all those he met today. I'm very proud of his attitude to the way of Saint Benedict. Sweet. Look at these troops. It's got troops standing around over here. And we don't even have a retinue yet ourselves. I don't even afford it. I cannot make sense of this passage of the Bible. The words are archaic and their meaning is deeply hidden by copious layers of symbolism. It would greatly benefit my spiritual development if I discovered the text's essence on my own, although at this point, perhaps I would be better off asking my Court Chaplain. I will figure this out. In my obstinacy, I refused to ask for help. Surely I, the Duke, would know enough of the Bible to understand the meaning of this passage. Hour upon hour I sat staring at the words, trying to make sense of them, but each interpretation I could think of felt lackluster and hollow. We will never understand the Lord. I love that we married somebody that's literally running around like a nun. For a true follower of the rule of Saint Benedict, the importance of saying prayers and studying the Bible, at least my priest says so, however, At least my priest says so. However, while doing penance for days on end, I struggle to stay focused. Sometimes I feel that I'm just sitting here doing nothing. If I close my eyes for just a moment, surely that wouldn't be so bad. Let's try to overcome the vice. During the first hours, every minute felt like an eternity, but then it got easier. My wariness was as good as gone, and a certain passage of the Bible grabbed my interest. I kept reading, consumed by the powerful words, and suddenly it was morning. I went to sleep with a smile upon my lips and a renewed sense of purpose. Please, let me become diligent. Yes, let's go! Diligent is straight up the best trait in this entire game. Oh, baby. My wish to become a better Catholic has led me to the rule of Saint Benedict. Studying the works and life of Saint Benedict has made me realize the errors of my way. I've promised myself to treat others with less ire and more compassion. Let's go. Today has been a day of new insights and revelation. In my seclusion, I have had plenty of time to think about my actions, my life, and my place in this world. Things I had never thought about before suddenly became so clear. Okay, you are my nephew. And you want to be married. 16 strong, pretty good. Pretty good. Duchess of Savoy, that's exactly right. He's terrible, but whatever. You need to become charitable, sure. Oh, content. My former ward Otto has finished his education. In our final discussions, we talked about the following the rule of Saint Benedict and trying to improve oneself in the eyes of God. I've tried to encourage him to do this for himself and has attempted to take my advice. I wonder if he made any progress. Otto came and told me all about how he has strived to follow the rule of Saint Benedict and become a better man. He talks vigorously of all his prayers and time spent doing penance in his strive to come closer to God. Beautiful. Now, you are betrothed and will flip the title of Savoy to us, the family Wittelsbach. I'm bent over the Bible, trying to make sense of an especially cryptic passage when a faint tap on the door breaks my concentration. I call for my visitor to enter. To my surprise, little Walter's handsome face peeks through the opening. Father, why are you hiding? I miss you. Oh, I could rename. Oh yes, I will rename you. Your name is not Walter. I'm sorry, Walter is such a stupid name. I'll name you Heinrich. Heinrich is a good one. Oh, sorry, Heinrich. Come here and we shall read the Bible. I'm wrathful, right? I read one of my favorite passages from the Bible to Heinrich, although I could quickly tell he had no interest in the holy words. I then failed to engage my son in a conversation about the passage, so I considered myself defeated and sent him on his way. Don't become dull. Ah, good. Didn't get it, but he's not stupid. A hole in the wall act. Your slightly eccentric liege has proclaimed a new law that is to be upheld throughout the realm. It reads, whereas the positive effects of fresh air is known to all, and whereas the movement of the wind must not be obstructed by man-made structures. Therefore, I, Kaiser Adalbero of the Holy Roman Empire, decree that all homesteads throughout the realm are to have 2 holes, each no smaller than a grown peasant standing with arms outstretched in the T-pose, in opposite walls facing each other to allow free passage of the wind. These holes are not to be covered by planks, windows, doors, or cattle. If any member of the household is known to exhibit severe flatulence, the holes shall number 3 and no less. What a good rule. What a genius rule. Liutbrand, you shall be educated in learning. I have spent the entire day saying prayers in deep concentration. During the first hours I noticed nothing out of the ordinary, although at some point I lost track of time and entered a dreamlike state. There was nothing but the holy words passing through my lips, and they rang true as the sweetest music. When will my penance be done? There is a bountiful well of wisdom in the Bible. Today I have uncovered new meanings in several passages which I have previously never given much thought. I shall take these lessons to heart and carry them with me, no matter where life takes me. Mark my words, the Bible is truly a book of wonders. Whatever. Amen, brother. I wonder how often people actually do that still. Just, proper penance. Oh, God's blessing upon thee, Commissius Eckhard, we are pleased with the progress. During the time you spent in contemplative seclusion, you have taken a great step on the path of the rule of Saint Benedict. Hereby I declare your mission completed. Done it, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. We're going to look at this stuff in the next episode. And we're also going to keep going to war. All things considered, we shall not forget that being at war is the natural state of humankind, and we are but a human. I will see you then. Later, alligator.